On this episode of Destination Pro Arrival, we have Arik taking on Paul Reed. Welcome in here to Destination Pro Arrival here in Thief River Falls, Minnesota, and we got a good one on our hands right now as Arik is taking on Paul Reed. Paul Reed, he appears to be under the guidance of Duke Cornell these days. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, we'll wait to find out. And Arik well, he looks to get back on the winning track here in Destination Pro, and it's going to be a good one here in Thief River Falls. James Cardarelli with you. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube. As Cannon in a bit of an arm lock here to start, as Paul Reed focusing on that left arm of Cannon, but Cannon able to counter into a headlock here, and Reed's going to force a rope break. Good job there by Paul Reed. Good strategy, good wherewithal to understand where the ropes are and understanding the rules. And now they'll reset. Arik one of the most well-traveled wrestlers here in Minnesota. You know him from all around. He's had matches with just about everybody. It makes him a very tough competitor as tries to get the crowd behind him here at the Armory in Thief River Falls. Back to that headlock, up against the ropes, and Cannon showing off the strength. Reed back to his feet, but Cannon with another shoulder tackle, now ducking underneath the clothesline and flying through the air. Paul Reed maybe caught off guard here by Cannon's athleticism. Right back to that elbow and that arm for Arik in control of this match. Cannon's seen it all, as mentioned before, and he'll be ready for just about anything that Paul Reed's going to throw at him. A lot of torque right there on that elbow and forearm area. Cannon controlling that wrist and hurting Reed's hand, finger, wrist area. He's really attacking that left arm of Paul Reed. And a big chop to the chest of Paul Reed. This is the type of match that you come to expect from Arik Missing. Paul Reed trying to get something going offensively here. As both men try to get control of one another. Reed finally does, unable to pick up Cannon. Cannon trying to avoid that suplex and wisely grabs the ropes. And now Paul Reed, he's just doing whatever he can, and he's using the official to his advantage, and then a cheap shot to Arik Cannon there. Nice job by Paul Reed. A little bit of a cheating move there, but nonetheless, he was able to gain control, and the crowd here in Thief River Falls showing their dismay towards Paul Reed. Forehead straight to that top turnbuckle there. It's the crowd letting Reed have it once again. Arik Cannon trying to catch a breather here is Reed. With a forearm to the back. Cannon over that middle rope. This is a compromising position. Reed pulls him back into the ring. Let's see if he can get Cannon up for the suplex now, and he does. Arik Cannon now wavering on that lower back, kicking out. That too is Cannon. Ever since Paul Reed got the official in between Cannon and himself, he's been in control of this match. Arik Cannon, he's trying to get back to his winning ways here in Destination Pro. Had a couple tough losses before this contest, but a big boot there, and Cannon looks to regain control. Reed explodes off of the corner turnbuckle there and clotheslines Cannon. Cannon flat on his back. And a quick kick out. It's going to take a lot more than that to pin Arik Cannon. Paul Reed with the right hand. Another right hand to Cannon. Another one, and Cannon hits the mat. This crowd not a fan of Paul Reed. Desperately wanting Arik Cannon to get back into this match. An Irish whip, but Cannon able to counter with a big boot as he caught himself on the ropes. That'll buy him some time. Reed on the offensive, but Cannon counters with that right elbow. Reed, a little bit out of control here. Cannon had it scouted in a big step-up kick to the side of the head. And now here comes Arik Cannon and a DDT. That puts Reed into the mat and count out at 2.5. That nearly got Paul Reed. Paul Reed's a Midwest guy, likes to drink beer. That's about all I have on Paul Reed. And he appears to be under the direction of Duke Cornell these days. Reed, right hand from Cannon. Step up insecurity, and that rocks Reed. A super kick, and now Reed is rocked on the flat on his back on the mat and kicks out at 2. That was nearly 3. So Arik Cannon regaining control here. Both men will take a breather. Cannon calling his shot now. Trying to lift Reed up. Reed dropping down to one knee there. Wise move from Paul Reed. And now Cannon's going to attack that back. He's going to expose that back to Cannon. Cannon's going to lay in those forearms. Now he's going to pick Reed up. Reed countering with his leg there. Blocking it with his leg. Goes through it. That's a big forearm to to Arik Cannon. Now these two men will trade blows. Right hand from Cannon. And a right from Reed. Both men, how are they still on their feet? Another right from Cannon. Reed counters. Cannon. Reed. As these two go back and forth. Cannon in control now, just unloading those forearm strikes. Reed picks up Arik Cannon and drops him. My goodness. And how did he kick out? Cannon kicks out. Unbelievable. Arik Cannon, he's got a chip on his shoulder here at Destination Pro. He wants to prove his worth. Trying to get him in there. He puts him on his back, and that's three. That's three. Shoulders were down, and Arik Cannon gets back in the win column here in Destination Pro Arrival. What a match between these two competitors. Arik Cannon picking up the victory over Paul Reed.